Oh, Goonies Part 2.
Yeah, Goonies Part 2.
Mm.
The whole movie will be sloth, just sloth.
Hey, you guys.
Sloth and all the things that he does to Chunk.
For a Baby Ruth.
Yeah, everything boils down to the Baby Ruth.
Just anything for a Baby Ruth.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, well, so we're not back yet, but we're still on a hiatus. But we realized that it's not leap year, and we don't want to miss an opportunity to celebrate that it's not leap year. So we're here for our not leap year special.
Mm-hmm.
This is exciting shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah. So like leap year occurs every 4 years. Last year was leap year, so nothing to see here.
Leap.
Leap.
When was the last time you leaped?
Oh, I should record it because it'd be hilarious. But they're one of the silly little, actually pretty hard workouts that I do. I have to leap.
Oh, you leaped.
Yeah, I have to leap. Babies born on February 29th are called leaplings or leapers. So if a baby was born this year, they would be called a baby or normal.
Huh.
Because it's not leap year.
Leap. Oof, I don't remember the last time I leaped.
I mean, if you'd like to try a leap right now.
I mean, I'm trying to picture a leap. Would it be like crossing over a water puddle, or would it be like diving into like home plate?
No, I think leap would be more like crossing over a puddle. Yeah.
Kind of like a leap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Or leapfrog.
Probably. Yeah, I probably leaped more recent than I probably would like to say. Oh, man.
Some towns in Texas and New Mexico claim to be the leap year capital of the world, and they host multi-day celebrations on leap years. Those leap years, not happening this year.
Oh no!
It would happen again in 3 years because it's not leap year.
Oh yeah,
leap. I don't know if you see. There's a trend probably too.
There's a lot of people that I would love to see leap.
That would be fun. Oh, that would be, especially at our age now. Like
young and old though. I mean, there's some.
Oh yeah.
Remember the uncoordinated kids that would try to run in gym class or for any reason? Oh yeah. Man, that was great.
Oh, remember we had the old wooden playground and we played tag and we had to play the wood chips or lava. We invented that before that became a thing. Mm-hmm. You know, the floor is lava thing.
Remember the kid, the stiff arm? He was so uncoordinated playing tag that he had to leave his limb up just in case he accidentally ran into somebody when he was in. He was too uncoordinated to raise his arm while he tried to run, so he just held it out.
Remember the uncoordinated kid that thought he was going to tight rope the top of the wooden fence, and
he was wrong.
Split that thing. Oh yeah,
he was dead wrong, and he's still paying for it. I think he had ugly children because of that.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's exactly what. Yeah.
Yeah, he ended up having ugly kids.
And he has to look at each one of them and apologize all the time. I'm sorry. I thought I could tightrope that fence. It didn't work.
You paid the price. Now you paid the price.
Now you're ugly.
Yeah. Just my dad, The uncoordinated fucker. Oh man, imagine playing tag now. Oh,
it would be so fun. Same group of people. That playground doesn't exist anymore, but if they brought it back just for that, because it would, in the gag wouldn't be to see who would get hurt first. It would be see who dropped dead of a heart attack first. And
that'd be living.
Oh yeah.
If I didn't drop dead.
Well, how else would you want to go? Playing tag.
Tag.
Yeah.
Tag with old friends.
The wood chips are lava.
Oh, man. You know what's funny? You'd almost hope to have some kind of coronary issue and live through it so everybody could stand around you and laugh.
Oh, yeah.
If you were to go like that, that's boring.
First, there would be the concern. People would rush you. Oh, my God, are you okay? And then, and then you'd laugh because they think, everybody would think you're okay. You're like, oh, that was a good one. And then you die. and then it'd be sad again. It was just a roller coaster of emotions.
I would have never laughed. And then be like, oh, yeah, you would have. Yeah, you would have.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of finger pointing, like, well, you were laughing before we knew how bad it was.
And then,
but to laugh after.
Right. He's dead.
Oh, yes, he is. It'll depend on the pal, too,
Oh, yeah, of course.
If it was kind of a scraggler that just joined the tag game, then we'd all gather and pick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No matter the consequence, we'd be like, he's dead.
Can't keep up with us. You can't play tag with us. No tag backs.
We point out the steps that person made before they become dead. Like, oh, I saw him slowing down when he climbed the rope.
He thought he was going to jump from there to there, and he thought he still had the upper body strength to do the monkey bar walk across.
He just dangled. He had a heart attack. Oh.
At first, he couldn't grab his chest because he was dangling.
The wood chips are lava. The wood chips are lava. Don't let go, you idiot. His life is dependent on it.
He's like, no. Wood chips are lava.
I have ugly children. He doesn't want to do it all over again.
I did not realize that I'm this uncoordinated.
Pay the price, you fuck. Goonies too.
In some cultures, women are allowed to propose to men on February 29th. In other cultures, leap days are considered unlucky. And so this year, women are not allowed to propose because it's not leap year.
I was just thinking Goonies 2, if the whole movie was Sloth on One-Eyed Willie's boat, yelling to everybody on shore. The whole movie. And them just waving on the whole movie.
That was just. People were in line for hours because they've been waiting 30 years for a sequel. It's gonna be great. Movie's over. They're like,
that'd be even funnier if they couldn't really quite hear what he was saying. And the whole time he's got Chunk by the ears and he's throwing him.
Chunk's 40.
And that's what Chunk gets for befriending some.
Oh, no, don't go. Don't say that.
Well, didn't let me finish.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
That's what
it.
Chunk
Nobody's
gets
watching.
for befriending this deformed. No, again. I could say that because I have very close friends and family that are.
Yeah.
If you want to meet them, they'll be at the Mongolian Grill. Fuck it, nobody watches anyway.
Fuck them.
They're at the Mongolian Grill. Remember that guy that used to be on TV, Tony Down Syndrome? He used to have a brother named Beaver. Yeah, they played catch a lot. They played a lot of catch. Hey, you guys! What? What's he saying? He's not. Imagine if they're like, fuck him. They gunned him down. Kill that son of a bitch. Yeah, I mean, he had one eye that was all crooked and you know.
Well, no, it's because his father was playing tag and he thought he could tightrope on top of a wooden fence. And
Sloth's dad was uncoordinated.
And that's what happened to Sloth.
That is what happened to Sloth. Just name him Sloth.
Right. Give him a baby roof. He'll be fine.
Oh, we went to high school with the Cloppy.
That's true.
She was a Cyclops, remember?
Yeah, that's true. I remember.
She knew it. It's not to be offensive, but she knew she was a Cyclops, yeah.
She did.
And we love her for it.
Good night, everybody.
Take care now.
We haven't even started the opening yet. Oh, let's see. Who cares about that? Who cares about that? Legally, people born on the 29th are considered to have been born on March 1st in non-leap years. So if you ever wondered when their birthday is, it's not the 28th, it's the 1st. But if you're born this year, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, because it's not leap year.
Leap.
So it's not leap year.
Leap.
What do you say we start the show?
Sure.
All right.
Warning. The following program is rated R for inappropriate subject matter, salty language, and a ridiculous level of immaturity. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, this show is in no way affiliated with the host's employers. So if you don't like something that is said, please leave the innocent folks alone. Now go watch the show, you lunatics.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nonsense Zone. Here are your hosts, Lenny Bruce and Andy Biggs.
I forgot to turn my sign. My light break.
Yeah, on air.
It'll shut off in like 2 minutes.
Glenn,
welcome.
Nice
This unscheduled episode where we just shot each other messages back and forth and said, let's do a show.
Yeah, let's do a show.
Still on a bit of a hiatus, but hopefully we'll be back on a regular basis soon. And welcome, Len. I've missed you.
I've missed you too, Andy.
And also Jack. There's a.
Huh? Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Also, we have an update on Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Left me a couple of voicemails. I haven't checked them yet. Let's just go with the first one here.
Hello. My name is Jack, and I am legally required to notify everyone when I move into the neighborhood.
I actually don't think that was the right one. Hold on. Shit. Cat's out of the bag on that one, Jack. Sorry. No, here we go. Here's an update from Jack about Jack.
Hi, guys. Jack here. Just letting everyone know that I'm recovering well after breaking my hip. I'm home now. I sure do miss the rehab center I was at, though. Few times in my life have I encountered the amount of sucking and fucking that went on there. I had to demonstrate that I was able to thrust my hip before I could come home. Did I ever? Large, small, old, young, female, male. I fucked them all. My hip is not what it used to be. But I told them that I had two things for them, hard dick and bubble gum. But I was fresh out of Bubblicious. Peace out, motherfuckers.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jack's recovering. Recovering well.
You know, that guy gets a lot of tail.
He really does. He's quite remarkable. I mean, who else goes to a rehab facility and just everybody fucks him?
You know, and he's one of the co-founders of Tang.
He is one of the co-founders of Tang.
Jack gets all the Tang he wants.
It was his idea to make it orange flavored. Don't know what that means. I don't even know what I meant by that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Right now,
don't mind me. I'm just.
Oh, are those gummy bears?
They're Mike and Ike's.
Oh no, Andy.
Yeah, Mike and Ike's.
Oh, Andy.
These are tropical. Delicious.
Oh, tropical flavored Tylenol gel caps.
Yep.
Oh, they're probably stuffed full of fentanyl.
Oh, God, I hope so.
Yeah, there are. Save me a few.
Yep.
Just give a. Oh, be right over. Mike, Ike.
Mike and Ike's.
Oh, Mike and yes.
Yes. Yeah. Well, Len calls him Mike Ike's.
Mike knows.
Mike knows. He does.
You remember that we went to school with a fella who ended up, in the long run, I'll spoil it. He had this growth on his nose for months on end. To come to find out, I think he said there was like a piece of bark in his nose.
He had a piece of wood or something. Yeah.
It's like ran into a tree or slipped and fell on a toothpick.
So he had nothing. He started out, he had nothing wrong with his nose. And then at first it looked like just a little pimple forming. Then next thing you know, it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then it lasted weeks. And even like the worst pimple will go away like after a week.
Yeah. Well, he's a little dirty. He was a little on the dirty side.
He was a dirty guy. Yeah, he was. He was a dirty man, boy at the time.
He might turn some of the fans on.
Yeah.
Dirty boy.
What was his name?
Dirty Mike. Turns out he knows.
Mike knows. That's what he said after a while. It was like, Mike knows.
He always knows.
Just follow his nose. He's like Toucan Sam.
He is.
If Toucan Sam had been bitten on the nose by a rat.
We were so disappointed to find out it was an infection. Like, so they're going to have to amputate your nose, Mike? Oh, damn.
No, it turns out he just had to wash it. Never fucking thought of that. Really?
Soap.
What the fuck is that? You mean the stuff
turns
rich
out
people
you
use?
have a large piece of wood crammed in your skin, Mike. Huh.
Also, we're using the word.
Yeah, but it happens.
Fuck it. I'm sick of pussyfooting around
Yes.
for a show. Fuck them.
Fuck them. Why? Because nobody knows what it means, right? Right.
Or maybe we're not. I don't know.
Maybe Mike got that splinter in his nose because he was in stepdaddy porn, and his stepdaddy grabbed him by the back of the hair of the head and crammed his face into the deck when he was giving him some thrusts.
Oh, well, that would make sense. My first thought when you started that story was that maybe it was a giant herpy, but no, it was his nose dragging across the wooden floor and it lodged a piece of wood in his nose.
Yep. Stepdaddy porn. Mike's stepdaddy.
Stepdaddy, no.
Oh, yes, Michael, yes.
Take it, retard.
Take it, you fucking retard.
He wasn't.
Nose.
He was working with. He was not retarded in any way except for his nose.
But we hope he is now.
There's always hope.
There's always hope.
But hopefully that nose caused it.
If anything, we rendered him retarded from picking on him about his nose.
I think we rendered a lot of people retarded.
Look at us. I like to think that I'm mentally retarded.
There is nobody more retarded than me. So
we should be collecting a check.
Yes.
We should be collecting a check.
I also have mentally retarded people in my family.
Yes, we love them.
I suspect they were my parents, but
yeah. You done with that? Huh?
He wasn't a blood relative.
Oh, that's right. He was marriage. Yeah.
Yeah, my marriage.
Oh, you had a little marriage.
I gave Len some homework. I don't think Len had time to work on it. Did you come up with any of these?
Yeah, I think I got a few.
Okay. Some things that it's impossible to look cool while doing. For instance, chasing a ping pong ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can get the coolest guy in the world chasing a ping pong ball. Not going to look cool. Not cool.
Yeah, no way.
No.
Len?
So it was tough because I was thinking, I guess in order to try to look cool while doing it, or it looking cool, it'd have to be public because, the first thing that came to my mind was like pooping, something along the lines of that because, I'm infatuated with it. But
he is. I still say it doesn't matter. I'm gonna disagree with you, whether anybody's watching or not. It is impossible to look cool while pooping. So
yeah,
that's a valid answer.
And everybody poops. Try to look cool and poop.
Try to look cool wiping.
Oh, the wipe. And everybody does it. It's one of them things that every single person does it. They poop, therefore they wipe. Hopefully. Be cool.
Unless you had a bidet. I dream of having a bidet someday.
Yeah, I don't wipe. I poop. Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd probably be cool.
Imagine the really cool people don't wipe.
Yeah.
They stink. But
Yeah. Well, Mike knows.
Mike knows.
He didn't even wipe his nose. Imagine what his touch hole was like.
The bump looked even bigger than the one on his nose.
I mean, people saw his nose. It was in public. And he never wiped it. He never wiped his nose.
Mike knows.
Mike knows. Are you eating more of them plastic treats?
Oh, I love these Mike and Ike's.
And Ike?
Mike and Ike. Love them both.
You know, Mike had to be included by the and. It couldn't have just been Mike Ike. It was Mike.
Yeah, you know, the whole
Ike.
thing, the candy was Ike's idea.
He let Mike kind of slide in the back door there.
Ooh.
Sand the floor. Sand the floor.
So another thing, it's impossible to look cool while doing that little half run walk while crossing the road before the light turns.
Oh, and
You know,
that's
you always-
a good one.
You can't always just walk.
No,
And you don't want to sprint. So you do this little hybrid of
Oh, it's not good. It's not good.
nah.
Nobody looks cool doing that. Nobody.
I dropped a Mike and Ike.
And Ike. Mike and Ike.
I dropped them both.
You know, that's like Bartles and James. Remember Bartles and James?
It was Ed's Red. Remember the commercial? They came up with the old character Ed that was in charge of the.
Oh, yeah. Andy, you know what? Fuzzy navel, Andy. Fuzzy navel.
Well, so I didn't, and some of the people that know me now that didn't know me when I was younger are surprised because I'm a functioning alcoholic now. I didn't like beer until I was in my 30s.
Mm.
And so when you're 16, 17, 18, trying to get drunk with your friends and you can't handle booze, we had wine coolers.
Oh, the wine coolers, yeah.
So some of us pussies like me, we drank Bartles and James.
Bartles.
Seagrams.
Are they still around? Bartles? Do they still make
No.
Bartles and James?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I think that, you know, actually, and I actually wasn't even going to bring this up, but some of the old beer brands that I wondering about, especially being a NASCAR guy, grew up watching NASCAR, and they all had beer sponsors. And some of the one that I always think of that I was like, and I had to research it actually, if it still exists, was Stroh's.
Oh,
Remember Stroh's?
mhm.
Stroh's is only available in Michigan.
Oh, wow.
And I asked the guys of the Snozcast, I said, you guys are a drinking podcast. Feature Stroh's one night. Everybody drinks Stroh's. I don't believe they have yet, but they said they would.
I wonder if they ever make love. Do they ever get together and make love?
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
I probably wouldn't talk to them if they didn't. I guess assumed.
Make some love. Make love. Isn't that funny? Make love.
Yes. That should be on this list, but I left it off.
You're not making love. That was one of my things. You're not making love. You're
Fucking.
fucking. You're fucking.
Yep.
There's no sugar coating it.
No.
You want to make love, hold hands and watch a movie or cuddle and watch a movie or something. But when you're doing that, you're fucking no matter which way you look at it.
Yep.
There's no love involved.
No.
No.
It's fucking.
You're fucking
Raw dogging.
raw dogging. Mike knows. Mike's made love.
At least twice.
Yeah, Mike's made love.
I think so.
Yep.
His nose,
Mhm.
4 times.
Oh yeah, Mike's stepdaddy made love to Mike. Stepdaddy porn.
Mm.
You know, it was probably a pressure treated sliver, which made it more infectious.
Yeah. Yeah, the other stuff, it wasn't pressure treated. It would have just dissolved over time. The pressure treating
Oh,
makes that shit indestructible.
oh, Mike. You know, I wonder if any of the neighbors witnessed what happened to Mike.
Then you just went in one day with a perfectly fine nose and came out the other day with like an apple growing on the side of his nose.
No, Daddy. No. I told you to call me Daddy. Why? Why, Mike? Why?
Just like the outhouse man.
Yeah,
No.
man. Yeah, you know, that guy that we grew up with a guy that had to shit in an outhouse in stone throw from the school bus stop.
And he bathed in the lake.
Well,
and
no, he
in
didn't.
not that often. And when he got in the water, all the fish would die and float up to the top.
What? See you guy over there like, you fuck.
They were really biting until you got in.
You sick son of a bitch. Who the fuck bathes in the lake?
But we also don't fat shame on this show.
Nope.
Fat ass.
What a stinking fat fuck.
He was a tank.
He looks now like he ate his former self.
Yeah, I've seen pictures.
He looks like he fucking ate Grimace from McDonald's. And every bit of Grimace went right to his tits.
Yeah, he's gotten like this wide. And I don't even know how he is that way, but
you know, it's like somebody held him down and stuck an air compressor up his ass and just pissed it. More milk-fed veal.
Lenny,
I'm okay.
It's impossible to look cool while tripping on the escalator.
Oh, you're all done then. Oh,
well, I know somebody that's afraid of escalators. Yes, go on. Yeah.
You ever, and it's happened to me, it's probably happened to everybody, but you ever like do a little trip or slip or something like that in public and you know everybody's seen you?
Yeah.
And your head gets all red and you get warm and you feel like, oh, I feel really stupid right now.
So
I love it.
Like normally when that happens, when I witness that happening, and I never know what's going to come out of my mouth, but it's usually one of the two things. I either say, nobody saw it, or twitch like, ha, ha, ha. Or I say, yep, saw that.
Mm-hmm. You know, that happened to me in public up in Messina years ago. My sister had a hair salon, and I was helping put the rope lights around the sign. I'm up on the ladder, and the fool that was supposed to be holding it walked off to be friendly with the mailman. And what happened to the ladder, Andy? What happened to it? It fell with me on it. Mm-hmm. So I'm dangling. I ended up dangling. My leg caught under this ladder. My head about 6 inches from battering off the sidewalk by the time he grabbed it. And there's cars driving by Main Street. That was me, Andy. I would do it again.
Well, something similar happened to, and it was somebody got fired. I was training somebody, and they were hired provisionally because it's a government job. And it turns out they put them on site. Nobody ever fails the civil service exam. Well, this person failed the civil service exam, but the same day before they found out that they failed the civil service exam, my God, I was in like a second grade classroom full of second graders climbing up to put a wireless access point on a ceiling. Mm-hmm. Everything in a school is on wheels. Oh, yes. I hadn't been working there that long. I hadn't realized this yet. Mm-hmm. So I needed to get over a little bit. Didn't want to move the ladder. So I thought, oh, well, there's this shelf right here. I'll just put my foot on this and it starts to roll. And a classroom full of second graders, and a person that was going to get fired hours later almost witnessed my demise.
Oh, Andy, that's living.
That would have stuck with them forever. All of them. Remember when the IT guy died?
As if just your pants dropped around your ankles. Get him out of here.
Different story. Remember when the IT guy went to jail?
He handcuff you and leave because they claim you did it on purpose.
I'm all like beat up and bruised.
Mike knows.
It is impossible to look cool while recovering from walking into a cobweb.
Oh yeah, you have to react.
Oh yeah, you can't not react.
And a lot of people don't see the cobweb, so they just think you're kind of freaking out.
Sometimes you're like trying to pick it off you. And...
Hey, you guys! Hour and a half movie. They forgot him on the boat. What the fuck? The military blows the boat up. Fuck him.
Speak up, asshole.
We forgot Sloth. He's on the boat. His father was ugly. No.
His father was uncoordinated.
Yeah. He had
fell on the fence. Tried to tightrope a wooden fence. And
he should have known not to have children.
Well, especially after a fall like that.
Oh, I mean, the DNA was troubled anyways.
Yeah. So, I mean, broke anything that was in there.
Oh, Andy. Humpty Dumpty had it better.
So when you're walking down a long hallway,
oh yeah,
and you spot somebody a long ways away, but you're not sure how close to let them get before saying hello.
Oh yeah, the long awkward.
You're like, do I wait till they're closer and pretend that I don't see them until they're closer? Do I say hi now? Well, it's way too soon to say hi now.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
It happens to me a lot, actually.
You ever see? I'm the type of guy where if I'm walking down the hallway, no matter where it is, it's like, I guess I consider myself a friendly feller. So, the eye kind of, how you doing? A little acknowledgement. But you ever see the people that are so awkward that they see you coming a mile away? They see you coming from, 50 feet away, and they're kind of like, they already start getting awkward.
Yep. Sometimes look in the opposite direction. They fall.
You just want to stop them and be like, it's okay. It's all right. I wasn't going to say anything anyways. You can continue on, Mike. You can continue on.
How's that nose doing?
Did I ever tell you? I won't say who it was, but there was a guy that worked at the same establishment we worked at, for the same establishment we worked for. And I used to go to different places that, affiliated with who we worked for. I was at Walmart. And this guy, he was basically forced to talk to me every day, I guess. He had to be sociable because I had to interact with him. See him at Walmart. I turn. He comes down the same aisle as me, makes eye contact. I've never seen somebody feel so stupid for no reason. Turns around and starts walking away. And I did the right thing, Andy.
Yeah.
I pointed out how stupid he felt out loud so he could hear it. I've never seen anybody go out of their way so fast to avoid saying hello to somebody in my whole life. And he was just like he was like 15 feet away. So I rubbed salt in his feeling stupid.
Good.
Instead of just giving how you doing?
Yep. How hard was that then? How hard?
A nod.
Even a nod.
Yeah. Hey. Nope. He danced around like a ballerina for a solid 3 seconds, turned around and made like he had the wrong aisle. It's like, so I pointed it out for him. I was like, nice. There he is. I'm like, he did. Yeah. So the ballerina turned into a very feminine ballerina because I got him.
Nice.
I pointed it out, Andy. There he is.
We encourage, if you ever find yourself in that position where somebody goes out of their way to not even give you a nod, we encourage you. We here at the Nonsense Zone encourage you to call them out on it. You just point and say, there he or she is.
You have to. Yeah. And then, like, looking back, like I said, I should have followed him or followed him around the store till he was done shopping. Just like, oh my God, there he is. I will next time. I will not let this happen again.
Good.
Yep.
We're counting on you. That would be amazing.
Yeah. There he is.
I imagine he's probably fucking in his 80s by now. 70s, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, even more. So now he really deserves it because he can't get away.
No. He can't get away.
There he is.
He's too old to get away.
Yeah. Now I'll smother him and be like, so, how you been? Oh man, how's retirement treating you?
Mike and I.
Did you know what happened to Mike's nose? Yeah, stepdaddy porn. Oh, Mike.
In the 90s, that was one of the biggest culprits of nose malformation. I don't know.
Yeah, an infected nose wound was due to
It was a church tale sign that
pressure-treated wood sliver. And your stepdad cramming your face into the deck while he made sweet love to your dirty anus. It's funny or dirty.
Yeah.
If Mike just got out of the shower, it wouldn't have been as funny if his father made forceful love to his anus. But
gotta be dirty.
Mike's anus was filthy dirty. That makes it more funny.
Fun fact: Len has not always been the role model citizen that he is today.
Actually, that doesn't really fit that here. No.
Well, the fact that I'm thoroughly enjoying the fact that Mike Nose was physically overtaken and his nasty anus was molested and enjoyed by his stepdaddy,
Which obviously didn't. We did that as far as we know, that didn't happen.
Oh yeah.
If that had happened,
just wishful
we
thinking.
probably we would maybe would still be joking about it, but
we would joke about it more.
We'd be more somber about it.
Yeah, did you hear what happened to Mike?
Yeah. It was well.
It happens, you know. I mean,
rubbed his face on, ended up with some pressure treated lumber in his nose.
No, Andy. He crammed his face into the. He crammed it.
Well, it turns out he crammed his face in, and then he just violated his dirty anus. He just let him have it, and we're very sad about it.
Yeah, I'm seized up.
That's how sad he is.
Yep, he is. See how sad he is?
Yeah.
You're back! Ah, jeez, Andy.
Hey!
That's punishment for all the talk about the daddy porn.
Yeah.
That's how you justify things. You just throw any scenario in with porn and it makes it okay to joke about it.
Well, yeah, and you know that we'll pay for it later when something happens because karma, whatever.
Somebody's stepdad will cram our faces into a sliver-infested, pressure-treated deck while he makes sweet love to our dirty anuses.
That hasn't already happened to you? Mine's already happened.
Oh, no, Andy.
I thought...
Was it your stepdad?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I don't have a stepdad.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All the more reason to call him daddy.
Mine was the mailman.
Oh, that's the package. The package that keeps on giving.
And it did, right into my dirty anus.
It was dirty.
Yeah, it was dirty. I hadn't cleaned. I hadn't cleaned that day.
Dirty. Everything's better dirty, Andy.
Well, it was last week actually.
Everything's better dirty.
I have kids now, and sometimes you can't get.
Jack has a dirty anus.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and it's no wonder he got laid so much while he was. I mean, all the sponge bathing going on in there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Jack, he refused. He's like, no.
Mm.
My anus is going to be dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I remember in science class, your favorite thing was your anus. Mm-hmm.
Still is my favorite thing.
Is it dirty in your anus?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah. Dirty Uranus. That's enough, Andy.
Sorry.
That's enough.
Do you know it's impossible to look cool while speed walking?
Yeah, that goes hand in hand. You can't. Speed walking's so stupid.
But not even like when you're like officially speed walking. Like sometimes you're in the airport and you got to get to your gate because you don't have that much time, but you don't want to sprint. So you're like,
oh yeah, look at him. Look at him. Or how about the people that are on that escalator thing? You know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the flat escalator. It's like,
Yep.
really?
Yeah.
Like you're in that much of a hurry that you're taking the straightaway flat ground
Or
escalator.
you're that lazy that the step is too much.
Yeah. Take a little break.
My daughter loves that thing though.
Yeah, it does look fun.
She thinks
I've been
it's
on
cool.
one.
She thinks it's the greatest thing. Yeah.
And I will again. With a dirty anus.
With more than likely, yeah.
You don't even know. Nobody knows. You know how they say so many statistics like, oh, you rub elbows with a murderer once every 5 years and all these statistics. It's like,
how many dirty anus people with dirty anuses do you rub elbows with? You encounter in your life? Yeah, every day.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's got a dirty anus.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Yeah. You work with people with dirty anuses.
Absolutely.
You know, when you go and like say you're going through the Wendy's drive-thru or something and you order, the person handing you the food may have a dirty anus.
They could very well have a dirty anus.
We hope they do.
That person that you're like, wow, they're pretty hot. Could have a dirty anus.
Dirty anus.
Could have a just obscenely dirty anus. You don't know.
You hope. You only hope. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Yep.
See you later, Andy.
Good night. Just a couple more. It is impossible to look cool while puking.
Oh, Andy.
Been there. Remember you and Delbert watched me puke that one time? That was I had just been getting over being sick. I was still at the point of my life where when we first got out of high school, none of us would do anything alone. So it's like I just wanted to go get something to eat. All day, I went through my list of friends. Will you go to Canton, which is about 20-minute drive? Will you go to Canton with me? We'll go get something to eat. I'll buy your lunch. No, I don't want to. All right, move on down to the next person. What do you think? You want to do? All day I went through that. By this point, I'm starving because it's like I started that like probably before noon. It was like 7, 8 o'clock before I got to Len and Delbert, and they're like, "Yeah, sure, we'll go." I probably started with them and then circled back to them, but yeah, sure, we'll go. Oh, finally get there. I was so hungry. I bought and this was in the 90s when food was much cheaper. I probably bought $30 worth of food. I was like, just load it right up. I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day. Go over to the table, sit down. I take one bite of my delicious sub. Oh, yes. I set it down. And I was like, I think I need some air.
Oh, the air. I love the air.
To which, when I said that, he lost it.
Oh,
just like,
Andy.
And I just got up, walked out, beeline. That was the speed walk. That was an involuntary speed walk.
We were hot on your tail.
Yeah, they got up. And I'm leaning on the building of this restaurant, puking my guts out. I think I hear Delbert say, "Oh, that's bad for business."
Oh, we loved it. As soon as you looked up
laughing so hard. Yeah.
Oh, Andy.
I still don't know what happened, though, because like I said, I
think you might have even did the lean on the building. I
was leaning on the building.
Yep. I think you had your leather jacket on.
Probably. I've had a leather jacket. In one form or other, I've had a leather jacket since I was like 14. I still have a leather jacket. Not the same leather jacket, but leather pleather. It's pleather. I don't think any of them were real leather, but
I think our friend RB, if I remember right, we stopped at his house one day, and I think he just ate like a couple cheeseburgers. No cheeseburgers. He likes hamburgers without the cheese. So I think he already ate, and we went to the same place, I believe, and I think he ate like $15 worth of food, and like shortly after he threw it all off. I was like, "You already ate, you idiot!" And who doesn't put cheese on their burgers?
I'll take a cheeseburger without the cheese.
I think I annoyed him one time. I'm like, I pestered him.
You pester somebody to the point of annoyance? I can't picture that.
Especially RB. I'm like, you don't like cheese on your burgers? Like, no, I like hamburgers. I'm like, you don't like cheese on me? I don't like cheese on my hamburgers.
easy to get me to that point.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought maybe you like cheese.
If you just keep needling and repeating yourself over, I can't believe it. I told you
I like hamburgers, goddammit. I was like, the Italian chicken's got cheese on it.
Oh, let's see. Just real last couple here. Applying soap to your back while bathing or showering. Hard to look cool.
Yeah, no.
Adjusting your glasses. See, I still have a problem with the fact that it's 2025 and glasses are a thing. We should all have. We should. Why did it get so dark in there, Len?
My light went.
Hey.
I see dead people.
Hey. There we go. Why are glasses still a thing? Why do we still have to have lenses in front of our eyes? It's 2025. I should be able to touch my temple and like zoom in on something on the other side of the room,
And you know what's funny, Andy?
What's that?
Mike knows.
Mike knows.
Remember Ricky Vaughn? Wild thing, Ricky Vaughn had to wear glasses.
He had to wear glasses. Yeah.
And Lou Brown made love to him.
I'm too old to go diving into it.
Hey, Serrano. Pedro Serrano.
It's impossible to look cool while masturbating.
Oh yeah, you're done then.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from there.
And this personally hits close to home. It's impossible to look cool while backing up your motorcycle.
Oh yeah, nothing.
I got short legs. Just like sometimes I'm tiptoeing it, like
especially when I do the rock. Like,
oh yeah,
son of a bitch! Get caught on that little knoll. You fucker! You start looking like that guy, a Mongolian grill. You betcha.
If you want to meet him, he can be found at the Mongolian Grill later.
Mongolian grill. Oh, that's priceless. Don't give that fool chopstick. He's Mongolian. He'll choke you, idiot. Tony Down syndrome.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. Sorry. I'm a little rusty here. I hit the wrong news thing. Just we have one story today. There was a man. His last name is Ring, by the way, was forced to sit next to a corpse for hours after a passenger died on a long haul flight. So this lady collapsed while waiting in line for the bathroom. They were unable to revive her. The flight staff tried to take her up to business class, but she was a big gal, and they were not able to get her up there. So they spotted an empty seat next to a couple and told them to slide over closer to the window, where they dropped the corpse in the aisle seat.
The aisle seat.
Right? That's the better one.
Let her look out the window for crying out loud.
So the couple, they were they asked if they were able to move to a different seat. The flight staff said, "Please remain seated." To which they looked around and saw a bunch of empty seats around them.
That's the seat you paid for. That's where you're sitting.
So, see, he's this guy says, "Well, there were a few spare seats. I could see him there." That was his quote. And then he spent the remaining hours on the flight with the same row as a corpse, saying that he was told to stay seated as medical crews took the blankets that were covering the body off her after the plane landed.
And you know what? She was waiting for the bathroom, which means she had a dirty anus.
Well, and that's it too. I mean, because when you die, I think you empty your bowels out and stuff. Yeah. So
yeah, she had a dirty anus.
She had a dirty anus. Yeah,
they uncovered her.
Just imagine the guy though, like bunch of empty seats there. Could I sit in one? No.
That's the seat you paid for. That's where you're sitting.
But
imagine if the obese woman woke up in the very end and gave up. Make sure to tell him large march, don't you? Clean my anus. Clean it. And while you're at it, eat my.
Imagine the guy puts the little call light on. Ding, is going to help you. I can smell her dirty anus. Can we sit? You'll sit there. Stay there, please. Please remain seated.
Please, yes.
Can I have a bag of peanuts?
I'm sick of smelling this obese bitch. She's got a dirty anus. Get her away from me. But they got her drink. Like she'll have a rum and coke. She's gonna have a rum and coke.
Can I have a remain seated? Imagine anytime anything you ask. Like, can I have a warm soda? Yeah.
She'll have the peanuts. She likes peanuts.
Don't touch that lady's peanuts.
She's got a dirty anus.
That's what killed her.
Yeah, that's what killed her. You heard how infected Mike Nose has got. Dirty anus dropped her dead right there right on the flight 477.
Will somebody get Mike some antibiotics?
He got something in his nose.
It's been there for months.
That daddy's like, hell yeah, he does.
Am I wrong? That was in there for months, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
That was not like months. He had this.
Mike knows
He had a fucking apple on the side of his nose.
And we loved it. We loved every minute of it.
We did not. We were not the type of people that would ever pick on somebody.
No.
We were very polite.
Infected, the
nicer we were.
Yep, we were very, very concerned about Mike.
Affectionate.
Oh.
Affectionate?
Oh my. Affectionate. Oh my. Oh, Mike. You mind if I call you Mike? It's Mike, right?
May have called him rat nose on occasion.
Just when we were mad at him, yeah.
We never ever said Mike Nose around.
Never came to mind. No.
When when he raised his hand in class to answer a question, and somebody's Mike knows, and then we'd all
Mike always knows. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, we made sure that if there was anything visually wrong with somebody, we would never point it out because we didn't want them to feel bad,
No, we never wanted our friends to feel bad about anything.
No. Oh my God. And then if you weren't in our immediate group of friends like Mike, we disliked Mike, but we made sure he was comfortable with himself.
I never liked Mike. Fuck him.
Especially after he
and his infested nose
and his dirty anus.
And his dirty anus.
Serves him right.
Yep.
That's it. No. He knows.
Why?
He knows.
Why?
Well, he knows. Mike knows.
Mike knows.
I needed this nonsense, Andy. Thank you.
Len's been going through a lot, and we've already discussed that. Again, us never making somebody our friends feel bad. I even sent him a text telling him to cheer up. Number 2.
Number 2. Ready?
I think we explained this already, but real quick, when we were on the baseball team, good friend struck out. His jersey number was 2. Anybody would be pissed off after striking out. He was actually a very good baseball player, but he struck out this one time, and he comes into the dugout, sits down, angry. Len and I sitting behind him, just going, cheer up, in unison too. Cheer up, number 2, and that did not help. It didn't help. I don't know.
Number 2 was visually upset.
So now when anything's going on, we float one another a cheer up number 2. It helps.
You know what? And number two has always been, I don't know, everything's great when it comes to number 2. It cheers you up.
And we're back to the dirty anus.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God for the dirty anus.
So, Len, I missed you, buddy.
Missed you.
Glad to see you again, and glad to see all of you. Sorry we said multiple times. Not really. That's all right. But we said it. Don't go after our employers or anything. They don't like that.
They all know what it means. They all know.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's our show. That's our It's Not Leap Year special. And we'd like to close by saying, remember to drive fast, stay to the left, never play leapfrog with a unicorn, and remember to always keep on keeping on.
Mike knows.
Mike knows. Dirty anus.
Dirty.
Cheer up, number 2.